the bell, gentlemen. Cross your tie kick, good. It's gonna make you get it real simple with your boxing, guys. Everything.
What's going on, guys? I'm Christopher Thompson, here with the Ultimate Expression, doing a gym tour. I'm here with Brian Wilson, Forca Martial Arts.
How's it going, guys?
Brian Wilson, just want to talk to you a few minutes and see what's going on here at Forca. Come in today, watch a few of the fighters train. Why don't you tell us about Forca Martial Arts, what you do here, what you have doing?
All right, man. Full MMA school. We've got kickboxing, we've got no-gi grappling, we've got jiu-jitsu in the gi, strong programs in all of those areas. We've got a weapons component. We do Kali with our kids. We do weapons for adults on Fridays. There's a lot of stuff going on. Enrollments are high. We're signing up more and more people every week. And we're actually going to a new schedule here in just 5 weeks. We're going to be doing 40 classes a week. That's morning programs, afternoon classes 4 days a week, 8 afternoon classes a week. And since we're growing so much, we're having to stack the classes every week.
Great. Sounds like you stay pretty busy a lot.
Yeah, man, sure do.
So I've known Brian a long time. I've known Brian since back when we trained over in Darnell in a small garage, a little small room. Tell us how you got started in martial arts.
Well, honestly, I met my first instructor when I was working at a video store. It was a movie gallery in Clarksville, and he came in wearing a tie, and I made fun of him. And I was like, "Sir, I can't rent you this movie because you're wearing this tie, and this movie is not for people who wear ties." And we just joked around every time he came in. I found out he owned a martial arts school, and we started training together. And he ended up opening a school in Bentonville, and you know, at various times I've trained over there at the tire shop with you and Maverick, and just, you know, done what it takes to climb the ladder. So, and, you know, here we've, this is our second location since I've been out running my own school and been an owner. We just moved here about 3 months ago. We've been a couple of locations, we've just outgrown and exponentially just gone up the ladder, so to speak.
Any kind of experiences that you had that's really stand out among the rest? Anything unforgettable, like a strongest memory?
Strongest memories have to be winning my first couple of fights. You know, I mean, it was just, it was a time in my life where all I was doing was really focused on training. I had 2 fights, just kind of back to back within 6 months of each other. It's my first 2 fights, first 2 competitions. And I trained extremely hard for them, and I did extremely well, won both of them. And you know, shortly after that, I started doing this. I started coaching, and I would say that those 2 events had an integral part of me kind of using that momentum to transition to this after the Bentonville school opened and the Clarksville Inferno closed down, and we were kind of out on our own, had to start doing something, and this has just led us to right here. So.
Cool. For those that don't know, they just walk through the door and want to train. How do they get started at Forca?
One thing I do for everybody, we do a free week of class, okay? And you know, everybody has a perception, like people every week I try and get to come in here, like, you know, my students will try and get them to come in, like, oh, I don't want to get hit in the face. Well, I mean, I've got people that have been training here for over a year that have never been hit in the face, you know? And overcoming that with people is something we always try to do. I mean, when if you want to get started, you can give me a call. You can look up our schedule on Facebook, forcamma.com, and just rest assured that this gym and this culture and this environment is all positive. You know, this will be the one place you're never going to have to worry about getting bullied. This is something we're doing with our kids right now, is bully prevention. Every class we're talking to kids about bullying. Had something set up we're doing with school districts after school gets going in the fall. And that's just the biggest thing, is kind of, for me, to everybody out there that might be thinking about coming in, is just like, don't sweat it. You know, come in, try a 3-week class. We don't do a contract. We're you know, a great group of people that are going to help you feel at home and help you feel comfortable, given the fact that you're in a gym that is part of this gym is the fighting component. And people out there have the perception that all we do is MMA. Well, you know, if you were at practice today, and I've got a handful of guys that do MMA, but I've got 100 students, and they're not all at practice today because they're here for self-defense, they're here for kickboxing, they're here for confidence, and those are the biggest things we say. So if you want to get started, again, free introductory week for everybody. I do that so you can get in and get your feet wet and start to feel comfortable at home here. If you want to schedule an appointment to your first free class, 479-774-3996. Whole schedule's up online at forcamma.com.
Anyone, of course, we'll put a link there at the bottom of the screen for the website if you guys want to check it out. Also, we'll put the phone number down there in case you didn't catch it here. But a couple of last questions. Anyone out there that you want to thank? Any mentors, anybody?
Yes, big list of people there. First of all, I got Caleb Plank out of Inferno, instructor, mentor, friend, life coach. He's done more for me than a lot of other people in my life ever have. Caleb, you know, is always, I talk to him about every day, and he always makes time to talk to me, gives me business advice, tells me how to overcome problems in my business and my training. And, you know, that's a great asset to me for being an owner, to have somebody in my life that can serve as that kind of mentor. Mike Page, also owner of Inferno, best friend of mine, coach. Same thing for him as Caleb. I go to him for life advice. I go to him for martial arts advice. I got Danny Dring out of Living Defense in Sherwood. You know, he's our jiu-jitsu and MMA coach as well. That's Caleb, you know, my coach's coach. And knowing that my coach has a coach and his coach has coaches, you know, it makes you have a lot of trust in all of these individuals. We've got Willie McLaughlin out of Barada. We were wanting to go up there and train today, but I couldn't make it happen. But yeah, big shout out to all those guys, Caleb, Mike, Master Dream, Willie. They've all invested a lot in our success. They've come and done seminars. They've helped me get to where I'm at this location, which is a top-notch training facility. We have all the toys you're ever going to need. And without those 4 guys, 5 guys, I wouldn't be in exactly this spot, for sure.
And quick last question, what's your definition of success? If a student was to come in here off the street and you're defining success to them, how do you explain it?
My definition of success is happiness. Honestly, if you can be happy, I've achieved a level of success. And I will say that from my experience and the experience I see of everybody else, coming in and doing this makes a lot of people happy. You know, in more ways than one. I mean, it's gonna, people that have issues with self-consciousness will come in and become confident individuals and become happy individuals. So, and for me, when I provide that and when I'm able to package and sell that to people, it makes me happy. It's making them happy, it makes me happy, and we're a successful business because of it. So, great.
Ron Wilson, Forca Martial Arts. Come in here and check it out. Check out the links. I'm Christopher Thompson. Appreciate your time today.